Hey everybody, hope that you're doing well. Hope your day's going well and you've gotten it off to a good start, or that your day as it's ending has been a good day. We are continuing in the Gospel of John. We're in chapter 13, and it's a story about the Passover, and Jesus comes and he's washing the disciples' feet. And so let me share about 5-6 verses for you and then talk about it, and then we'll talk more about John chapter 13 over the next couple of days. So we read in 13, beginning in verse 5. Then Jesus poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, do you wash my feet?" And Jesus answered him, "What I am doing you do not understand now, but afterward you will understand." Peter said to Jesus, "You shall never wash my feet." And Jesus answered him, "If I do not wash you, you have no share with me." Simon Peter said to Jesus, "Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head." And Jesus said to him, and this is important, "The one who is bathed does not need to wash except for his feet, but is completely clean, and you are clean." That's kind of strange when Jesus says, the one who is bathed doesn't need to wash except for his feet. And what Jesus is getting at is, you're washed. If you're a believer in me, Peter, if you're a believer in me, disciple of mine, you're clean. You're washed. You've been washed. You have been purified. You have been cleansed by God. It's the 1 John 1:9. If you confess your sins, He will cleanse you of your sins. He will forgive your sins. He will purify you. And so we have that same image that John is telling us in 1 John 1, and we're hearing it here in John 13 of what Jesus has said. He said, you're clean. Your whole body, you're cleansed, but you still need to wash your feet. And what is it? Yeah, your feet get dirty. Okay. Wash behind the ears too. But what Jesus is getting at is we still sin. We still have our daily sins. You are cleansed. You are purified. You are forgiven. But now, come back to the Father. Come back and get cleansed again and again and again. Ask for forgiveness again, because you messed up. You sinned. And then Jesus adds at the end, he says, I've gone and I've done this. Do this as an example. And in verse 15, for I have given you an example that you should also do just as I have done to you. So now go out into the world and be a servant. Humble yourselves before other people and serve them and help them to see you in action, because all that you do, you represent Jesus Christ. So show the world who Jesus is by the way that you live your lives. God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll continue in John 13 tomorrow.